Alright, so here's one kind of final experiment I want to try. So, what I've been doing is I've been comparing like balanced, unbalanced cables and the idea of using a direct box and stuff. So, if you want to watch those videos, I'll put a link in the descriptions of those videos. But what I want to do is I want to take this Taylor T5 and really, because it's a hybrid guitar, right? You got your acoustic, you got your electric pickups. Um, you want to get both the best of electric and acoustic sounds, right? So, unlike other companies that make hybrid guitars, Taylor they didn't do like a stereo kind of output, idea. Um, so what you need is one of these, which I got from the good folks at Grayson's Town, is Electro-Harmonic Switchblade Plus. It's just an ABY switch, so you can change between two different amps. In this case, what I'm doing is I'm going to my Cube Street. I'm putting the acoustic side on channel A, and the electric side on channel B. Okay, so just switching channels, or I can have both of them on. So the thing is, I want to kind of test out to see if this setup where I'm sending a signal from the guitar to the switcher, the electroharmonic switcher, to the amp, and see if the sounds are good. So what I have is on the acoustic side, so channel A, I have an unbalanced cable going into a direct box, going into the amp, so it makes into a balanced signal. And if you watch my previous videos on that, it sounds pretty good. It's not quite as perfect as a direct balance line out, but it's pretty close. And because on the electric side, that's a channel B. Uh, because when it comes to electric guitars, traditionally they just use unbalanced, right? Just tip sleeve, right? Cable, the TS cable. I'm just using a basic unbalanced cable going to the B channel. Okay, so on the switcher, I'm on channel A, and this is how the guitar sounds with everything pretty much at 0. So I think the signal sounds just as good as it did when I just plugged directly from the guitar to the direct box. Which is awesome. And this is what the electric side sounds like. So I have on the B channel, the electric side, running through the crunch setting. So that's the crunch preamp. So it goes like this. So it has some reverb and delay on that. So let's compare the acoustic side. And then the electric side. Now let's combine them both. So it has the AB switch, the ABY switch. So let's go back to AB. Oh, I see. So here's acoustic. Oh, so what I'm doing is I'm actually running on uh, the fourth setting, position 4, on this T5. So that's gonna be the neck pickup and this pickup, bridge pickup in parallel. So this is what it sounds like, just acoustic setting on the position 1. And the electric side. So it doesn't sound quite right because I have that body sensor, so I go back to position 4. I want to turn down the volume a little bit on the electric side. It's a little loud. That's better. Now let's try again with the Y switch. So let's not together. So it's not too bad. You know, you can probably use that during like a chorus section of a song, and then just pop into the acoustic side when you're in like the verse part, right? What's kind of cool about this guitar, so even like on the acoustic setting on the amp, any position you put it in, it has that acoustic sound, right? So that would be like your clean tone. It sounds pretty acoustic. Then when you go to a chorus, your Y, you turn on the electric side and it goes. So it's not too bad. Although I would say that ideally you probably would want to put in like, not necessarily in this cube street, but probably an actual like mixer and a power amp loudspeaker type of situation. Probably get a little better mix probably. But this cube street works pretty well. So yeah, I think using the setup where on the acoustic side you use a direct box, on the electric side just use a regular electric cable, you get kind of the best of both worlds using this T5. Yeah, in my honest opinion, as good as this is, it's a lot of work, isn't it? It's a lot of work with the whole idea of balance, line out, that type of stuff, and the setup is quite huge. It's not obviously the best thing in the world, but you know what? It's pretty cool what you get. You get the acoustic and the electric. If you're willing to deal with all this cable jungle, yeah, I think it's worth trying out. But I think for me, when it comes to using this guitar, I'll probably just use the electric and the acoustic separately. So I'll probably just use like either the balance line out directly to the amp or this direct box method. But if ever comes to a situation where I have to kind of do electric and acoustic, then I know what to do now. And I hope you know what to do now when it comes to, let's say, using this Taylor T5 or Taylor T5Z, and trying to get both acoustic and electric at the same time.